Okay, this video is going to focus on the chicken farm that I built in most of my worlds. Eventually I get a butcher that wants raw chicken. Sometimes cooked, sometimes raw, it doesn't really matter. And what you can see here is I have some chickens down in this area, 2 spaces, and all I did was toss the eggs to create them. You could feed, once you have enough eggs tossed that you get a couple chickens created, you can actually just feed them seeds and multiply them that way. But I don't like a lot of chickens. This is enough already, so I'm going to stop doing that. And what I've got here is 2 hoppers below them. The back one feeds into the farthest one, and then the farthest one feeds into yet another hopper. So now when these chicks grow up, they will start laying eggs, and the eggs will go through a hopper system. So what I'll do is I'll dig my way into here, and just show you the circuit. This is the basic circuit. So up there is the second of the 2 hoppers that the chickens are on. The other one is just in behind over here where my crosshairs are. So the second hopper feeds into this one feeds down into that one, and that one down into a dispenser. The dispenser is facing the glass. The half slab is on top of another hopper. That hopper feeds into the chest. So glass, of course, is required so that you can still open the chest, because the glass is considered a transparent block, but it still has enough form that when the chicks up there grow into adult and lay eggs, the eggs will fall into the hopper, and it will ultimately land into the dispenser. Right here I have a circuit made out of redstone below a observer. The observer is facing upwards into this comparator. The comparator is directed such that its single post is away from the hopper. When an egg gets laid and transfers through the hopper system, as it passes through this hopper down into the dispenser, the comparator recognizes a change, and it lights its light to fire a circuit. The observer senses the comparator changing, and it fires this circuit, which then tells the dispenser to toss whatever is in it. So for example, if I take some of this cobblestone I got with me, and I toss one, you can hear the clicking. That is the dispenser circuit firing. So they got tossed into this chest. Same would happen with the eggs. The eggs that get laid would come down, go through the circuit. The circuit would trigger the dispenser to throw it. It'll throw it against the glass. It'll either turn into a chick or it will disintegrate. If it turns into a chick, when the chick grows up, its head will strike the cobblestone above it because there won't be enough space for it any longer. It'll take on damage, die, and drop a raw chicken and feathers. Now if you need cooked chicken, what you do is you change out this one cobblestone square right here with a pail of lava, like you put lava in there. Just use a pail and drop lava into that square. Having said that, you have to be careful that all of this is filled in or your lava will flow over. Of course, you have to have it in a complete, like the cobblestone that I took out has to be replaced before that would work. But that would supply you cooked chicken. And feathers, not as many feathers as the raw chicken. Some of the feathers get destroyed by the lava, but you still get a good decent amount of them. So now that I was throwing the cobblestone, I'm just going to check and make sure. Yeah, see, I was throwing them too fast. Just make sure nothing's hung up, and then I'll put this all back to normal. There we go. So that's the completed circuit. Once the chicks up here start laying eggs, I will start getting chicks inside the in front of the hopper. Now this here can also be sealed off. And we're done. You don't have to seal this off. I do, because I just think it looks better in the long run. More pleasing to the eye. A couple torches. That is my chicken circuits.